Hi, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Questbook and its core offerings. Questbook is a tool for running delegated domain allocation. Delegated domain allocation is a framework for running a grant and bounty program involving the community for maximum efficiency and participation. The way delegated domain allocation works is as follows. Let's say you have this foundation. The foundation is responsible for running the grants and bounty program. Instead of having one single committee that takes all of the decisions, including whom we should be giving the money to, how much money we should be giving, and assessing the correctness of the application, we delegate this responsibility to multiple people in the community. Each of the community members leads a domain. Let's say Alice is an expert in all things developer tooling. We give Alice $500,000 for running a grant program that is going to be responsible for incentivizing more and more people to build developer tooling. The same way, let's say Bob is an expert in security. We let him run the security audits or the security bug bounty program and give him a budget of $1 million, and so on and so forth. We identify multiple people in the community to run various domains that are important for your ecosystem. This is much better than the single committee approach. This way, the single committee does not get burnt out because of overwhelming responses on applications. And at the same time, the centralized committee might have blind spots. The people on the committee might not be experts in usability. They might not be experts in security. So they might not be able to identify the right projects and the people, and thereby leading to a suboptimal grant program. By having domain experts run the grant program for various verticals, we will be able to ensure that the right kind of people are attracted to your ecosystem, and at the same time, the grants are being given out to the right people. We have been advocating for delegated domain allocation wherever there is an active grant program. And so far, we've received stellar responses from communities across the ecosystem. Some of the biggest names are using Questbook for running their grant program. This includes Polygon, Celo, Solana, Clayton, and Avi. And many more are going to be launching in the next few weeks. With that, let's get into the product itself. The first thing that we have to do is create a DAO. This DAO is where all of our grants and bounties are going to be listed. You can add various members, you can add reviewers to this DAO. This DAO is going to be one place for all of your grant and bounties. Polygon has created a DAO, and inside this DAO, they have created multiple grants. Builders come and apply to these grants. Polygon has disbursed more than 50 grants in the last couple of months. This is what the application form looks like for Polygon. And this is completely customizable. We know that every foundation has a slightly different working style and a different workflow. So our application form is completely customizable, and you can plug in various forms of automations. You have a single dashboard for managing all of your grants and bounties. Whenever applications are coming in, you can review them in real time. Here's a dashboard of all the applications that have come in so far. You can view each of them and make a decision on whether or not to give out the grant. In one single dashboard, you can track the status of each application and analyze what should be the next steps. For each application that comes in, you can assign reviewers. These reviewers are people from the community. You can assign reviewers either manually for each application, or you can auto-assign using an automation. These reviewers will be assigning each application that comes in and providing their feedback on whether or not to accept the application, along with some subjective feedback. You can use these signals to make a decision on whether or not to give out the grant. Once you have seen all the responses that the reviewers have given in, you can choose to either approve, reject, or ask the applicant to resubmit the application. You can pay out as and when milestones are being hit. So in this case, we are sending $1,000 in USDC for the application that has completed the first milestone. You send out money only when milestones are being hit. That way, you are giving out money only when work is really being done. All of the interactions that you saw in the last few slides are completely on-chain. What that means is Questbook as a tool does not run its own servers. It does not run its own databases. Everything that you're seeing on the product is either on-chain or stored on decentralized storage like IPFS and Filecoin, and served via indexers like the Graph protocol. Being completely on-chain also means that the data is public. What that means is we're able to create these beautiful looking dashboards for public viewing. At any point in time, people from the community can access this dashboard and get a snapshot of how the grant program is progressing and make an assessment on whether or not the domain allocator is doing a good job. We would love to help you make your grant program more decentralized. If you're interested, please hit us up on questbook.xyz. Thank you.